Allow me to center this moment in my own story. My father, Dr. Adoyo, served on the front lines of global health, working with the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research and the Kenya Medical Research Institute. Armed with a microscope, unshakable determination, and a touch of humor, he waged war against malaria, from groundbreaking research to mentoring the next generation of scientists. His work wasn't just a job, it was a mission. And let's be honest, the malaria parasite never stood a chance. He was also the first person to receive the first malaria vaccine developed by the Walter Reed Project. But when he traveled to every corner of Kenya and even the world, my mother held down the fort.
Your hands together and please welcome to our fundraising floor of Medical Research. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. So let me start by greeting you in my mother tongue. I will say I'm also, and the response is bad. I'm also. I'm also. Thank you. I'm also means I greet you. It means I see you all. Then translates to good. It means all is well. I'm also is more than a greeting. It's an invitation to your presence, to witness this unfolding of stories, of legacies, of destinies, converging in this very room. I come from the waters of Namlolwe, the largest tropical lake in the world. My name is Akinyi Adoyo. My name carries my father's name, Dr. Adoyo Adoyo, a man whose life was shaped by science, service, and sacred purpose. He stood on the front lines of global health, working with Walter Reed Army Institute of Research and Kenya Medical Research Institute. Armed with nothing but a microscope, grit, and grace, he fought malaria. While my mother held the fort, raising 4 children with a quiet genius and fierce grace, Dad trained scientists, lifted communities, and became the first person to receive the first malaria vaccine under the Walter Reed Project. But his calling began long before microscopes and malaria. In 1968, he was admitted to Russia Hospital in Kisumu, East Africa. The only time in his life, knock on wood. Within 4 days, 4 people died around him. He watched life slip away due to absence of adequate care, and something imprinted itself on his spirit. That hospital, with freshly painted walls and steel beds, wasn't just a building. It was a moment of decision. He chose to fight for life, not just his own, but for thousands he would never meet. And his path was made possible by another man, the man that took him to that hospital on a bicycle, my grandfather, Bishop Adoyo, a laborer of the East African railways and harbors. He laid tracks between Kampala and Mombasa, earning just enough to educate his son. My father's story is built on his back. And this is where the story ends with divine grace. Tonight, I feel the same sacred alignment. What are the odds that I, a granddaughter of a man who supervised sections of the great East African railways, laying tracks of progress with vision and precision, would find myself here at Vincent and Elkins in New York, a city stitched together by its great railway. And with Dr. Patty Brock, the visionary founder of Medical Bridges, in the room. And that I will be joined by the team of Mr. Mohsen Megji, a man whose father's path was also forged by the East African Railway, and who, like me, was born in East Africa's mosaic of migration and meaning. That his family left Uganda, and mine still leaving footprints in Kenya, only for us to meet here, not by coincidence. but by divine convergence. This is Ubuntu. I am because you are.
Ingeo, ngeo myself. Prendi Yarano. Ene da paso mongeo. Openar pelo ne. Correre moloca correre.
Hey, Baba, Orodu Mare, Mawane,